Okay, to lighten it up. Buried versus cremated.
Yes, sir.
Christians have different feelings about these things for some reason.
They do.
And there's a debate over whether Christians should get buried or cremated.
Mm-hmm.
I think being buried takes up too much space, and eventually the entire world is going to be graveyards.
Okay.
But that's my take on it.
All right.
Therefore, I want to be cremated. Also, if God's going to bring me back to life, I want it to be like, yeah, this is a miracle. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like he's going to have to
really work some magic stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, buried versus cremated from Christian perspective, what do you got?
Okay. I personally do not think it matters.
Okay.
That if you're buried in a casket or if you are cremated, I honest to God do not think that it matters. Because here's the reason why. It has no bearing on our resurrected body or our resurrected life.
Okay.
And that has kind of been the argument.
That
it does. That, in other words, that we're going to be like, our body's going to be raised up. But we, like, if you think through it logically, you realize, well, that's just not true.
Your body's either going to,
because it's going to be decomposed, right? Or let's say that you were in war, you know.
Oh, right.
or you died in a fire, or like whatever.
Yeah, cremated.
Like, yeah. I mean, like, so I honestly don't think that it matters one way or the other.
Okay, so the people who do think it matters, why do they think it matters?
Again, I think there's the understanding of attaching the body to what's going to happen with our glorified body after the resurrection. But again, that there's just no direct correlation to that. Like, in other words, it's not like if we don't have if our body's been cremated, oh well, you don't get to have a resurrected body. Like, that's not the way this plays out. And so biblically, theologically, I don't think there's a leg to stand on there. There's others that may say that you shouldn't do unnecessary damage or harm to a body. But the reality is, if a body is being buried in a casket, there's still decomposition that's going to happen over time. Yeah. And so, like the phrase, from dirt you came, to dirt you will return. Mm-hmm. Like,
might as well speed up the dirt process.
Right. I mean, I'm being honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so I honestly think that if individuals have a take on it, they should remove a biblical stance from that. Because I don't think there's a biblical stance on it.
Oh, okay.
I think they should rather say, it makes me personally feel uncomfortable.
To be burned?
Yeah, to be cremated.
Okay.
Yeah. Because there are some that just that kind of weirds them out. And I wish they would just say that weirds me out, rather than that's not the right thing to do.
Rather than you're going to be a clump of dirt in heaven while I'm a whole body.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because it has more to do with the Christ's second coming, establishing of new heaven and new earth and new creation, and the resurrected bodies.
Mm.
It's more connected with that than it is the idea of heaven. But anyways, I won't get into all that. So I just think it really doesn't matter.